I cannot wait to find 2021 Singles Case B, so I will rush to the store to find it. You guys get it? I will rush. Will rush? No, maybe. Yeah, my puns kind of stink, but I made an effort to start this video off with a bang. So welcome back, guys, to another Disney Docket presentation. Today, we will be reviewing the highly anticipated next-gen vinyl Toupee, who has been revealed to be called Will Rusch here. And I'm blown away. This guy looks amazing. He looks amazing out of the package, which just means he will look amazing, loose. Well, I guess he looks amazing in the package, so he'll look even better loose. But to give some context, he was released in 2021 Singles Case B, which I just unboxed a couple days ago. And I'll leave that link in the description and card suggestion pop-up if you want to check it out. If you missed it, or if you just want to watch it again, it was a ton of fun. It's a great way to start the year and even to, break in the holiday season with a great case of cars that has been hitting USA Walmart stores and all over Australia. Australia is even on KC now. Like, what the heck? What's going on down there? They always get the new stuff first. But yeah, guys, if you want to find this guy in the United States, which is where the majority of us live, I'm sorry for Canadians and Europeans and, Mexicans, all that stuff, South Africa and all that stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, Mattel likes to shun people not in Australia and the US. And yeah, so far he's only available in those two places. But check out Walmart, not Target. He's not available at Target yet, according to reports. But anywho, we're going to dive right in here. So to take a look at his artwork, it looks great. He's got a nice little smile. You can kind of see that little matrixy square design, which is very prevalent on him. Now, the one thing that stands out is this is a very light purple. Maybe it's just the way the sun, this is the desert horizon packaging. Maybe it's the way the sun's hitting him. But he just looks so much darker, on the diecast here. It looks kind of strange to me. It just doesn't really match. They do say he is new for 2021, which, duh, this guy's obviously new. Metal, duh, he's obviously diecast metal. It's how they've been for 15 years. As seen in Cars 3, another duh, Mattel. I do like kind of how they do that, and I do like some of those things on the front there. But on the back, you could see Fabulous McQueen, Blind Spot, Tom W., Cars 3 Bob Cublis, Taco, and they even put Will Rusch here, even though this is Will. For a lot of the 2021 singles, they are not putting the car that you're holding on the back of the package. So I don't really know why they do it here. I'll give you, actually, I guess they are kind of doing it. I have Christmas Cruiser Ramon here, and they put him on the back. But I just feel like for the majority, they're not really doing it like that. Now, real quick, I think I can show you guys here. This is not the first time Will Rusch has been released by Mattel, but it is the first time he's been released as a 155 scale car. A little earlier this year, in August, he was released as a mini racer, and this is actually where we got his name revealed. First time ever, this is how we found out his name was Will Rusch. And so I will be doing an unboxing of this. I will, unbox all these minis, show you guys them, along with a ton of other minis. I literally have this, two other, what do I have down there? 10 packs or something like that. Yeah, I have this one, I have this one, I have these 3 packs here, I have these minis. So I can't wait to unbox all that. I just wanted to catch up on the minis first before I did a massive unboxing. So yeah, I'm waiting for some to come in the mail, so you can probably expect that after Christmas. But yeah, guys, I'll be right back with Will Rusch all opened up. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. This guy is incredible. When I said he'd look better out of the package, no, I mean, that was an understatement. He looks absolutely gorgeous out of the package. This is like a type of paint finish that is really just unique. It glistens. It's kind of got like a bare metal Zamac feel to it in the fronts here. Before you can see it gets a little bit more metallic-y with the matrix and the squares and all that. And then it gets into this, you know, without a doubt, definitely like a metallic kind of crystal-like purple toward the back. It just looks amazing how it kind of changes toward the back. It looks beautiful. Definitely in the top 3 favorite next gens. You know what? He's my favorite next gen right now. He's my favorite. And it's not just recency bias. He is my favorite next gen racer right now as a diecast. And maybe even, you know, from the movie. Spearmint might challenge him when he comes out. But right now, this guy takes the cake just from seeing them out of the package here. There he is in the movie. Again, I'm going to say, though, that the color looks a little different. Although, like I said, he looks incredible, so I'm not going to complain. But just the background racer obviously didn't speak in the movie. Now, you guys might be wondering, what is this? Disney Docket, isn't that Will Rusch? Yes, this is a custom of him that Jim Scavenger did last year. I'll leave the link to that review in the description and card suggestion as well. He did a phenomenal job. Obviously, different color, lots of different things, and we'll talk about them a little bit. But I just want to say Jim Scavenger did an excellent job filling in the gap that Mattel, you know, they took a long time to release this guy. Let's be real. Cars 3 came out 3.5 years ago, and they released all the stock cars within like a year and a half, and yet the next gens are still being released. I guess they're kind of doing a little bit more of a Cars 1-esque method of releasing. Like for Cars 1, it took 4 years to release all the racers. And so, yeah, it will take at least 4 years for all the next gens to come out. And, you know, thinking about it, it's like, that's okay. Like, it just extends the fun. Like, if they released all the cars that we were so excited and hyped about, which, you know, a lot of us are hyped about the next gens. Like, I'm just going to be honest, I'm not really hyped about this random background character that I don't even know will come out. But the next gens, like, we know they're coming out. Like, one way or another, they will eventually all be released. And so that's why we're hyped about them. But it's nice to extend the hype, because if they all came out, then what would we get excited about anymore? So to be honest with you guys, we're getting Jim Reverick this year. But if they release, you know, Spearmint and Revengo in 2022, I'd be okay with it. I'd be all right. You know, you guys might get enraged by that, but I'd be okay with it. Even if they waited till 2023 to release one, I think it would just make it so special and so monumental. I wouldn't mind. But anyway, that's my little rant. We're done ranting for the day. So I have no one really to compare him to, because the custom, I mean, that just stands alone. So yeah, you can see he's got a nice little expression. Just kind of stoic, not really happy or sad, just concentrated, I guess. He's got this 80s vinyl Toupee logo, which just looks awesome. Just kind of looks like a signature there on like a record album. Toupee and like that golden, like with the stripe there. A lot of you guys are younger, and, you know, obviously I didn't live in this era either, but, you know, looking back at like a retro futuristic era, definitely embodies that kind of aesthetic. It looks awesome. I love it. I love this golden bumper here too, which I wasn't expecting. I mean, that's gold for sure. That looks awesome. You can see the vents there. He's got purple rims with a yellow trim. His contingency sponsors are the Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. And Thailand did a great job with these. Like, they look clear. I can read them. Unlike with some other decals that they do, especially these types of contingency sponsors, they struggle with, and they look awful. But this guy looks solid. Like, you'll see tomorrow in day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas, not to give anything away, but you'll see an example of bad contingency sponsors from Thailand. You got a continuation of the gold bumper here that goes all the way to the back. That just looks so good. Like, it really complements the purple color, which this shade of purple we've never really seen before. So there's the 76 that starts off just solid white and then breaks up into some smaller patches in yellow there. Looks cool. Got a smaller logo back here. He's got that vinyl top. Well, it's probably not actually vinyl, but it's black to make it look vinyl. And that is exactly what Krusty Roeder, the Cars 1 Vinyl Toupee Racer did, and also rev rotages, the Cars 3 stock car. So it's nice that that has been a constant. Then you have a gas cap right there. Looks good. He's got this black spoiler that says Vinyl Toupee on it. And on the back you have the rookie stripes. I kind of like, they almost look like they're part of the design. Like if I didn't know they were supposed to be the rookie stripes, I'd be like, oh, it's part of the design. Looks cool. It's probably because they put this like extra little blue stripe on top. I just love the matrix that runs throughout him. It looks so good. He was produced in the 39th week of 2020 at the A factory. Just to reiterate, the N stands for 2020, 39 for the week of the year, and then A for the factory. So next year we'll probably see, they might go to O, or they might skip that letter because it looks like a 0. So we'll see what happens, but just to let you guys know, the last N will be N52A. That'll be the last code that we see for 2020. And that'll probably appear sometime in February, just to give you a ballpark. God, this guy's beautiful. Let's just take a moment to appreciate his beauty. Like, I don't even think it's close. I think my favorite next gens before were like George Newman, flipped over. Dang, I can't even remember right now. I like Jonas Carver's. Who else was at the top of my list, though? I can't really remember. This guy just puts them all to shame. He is incredible. Just doing a brief comparison with Jim Scavenger's rendition, which is almost like an alternate paint job, which I really like that. It's cool. Here is the legacy of Vinyl Toupee starting at Cars 1. And I'm just going to come out with it. This is probably the most evolved sponsor yet, or ever, because it looks so different. Like, from here to here to here, like, oh my gosh, like, they almost look like 3 entirely unrelated cars when they're very related. And in this, like, so this guy, Luis Leal, he was a designer for Cars 3. He worked on the graphics. He worked on the Vinyl Toupee graphics. He also worked on the bumper save graphics. But in short, when working on Vinyl Toupee, he was told, like, Vinyl Toupee, or he said this, like, in his little page. You can look him up, Luis Leal, Cars 3. He says that, like, Vinyl Toupee was always, like, a decade behind. So it's kind of cool that, I guess they're basically saying that this was, like, 60s, 70s, 80s, or like 50s, 60s, 70s, something along those lines, which is actually really sick. I like that. I like kind of that retro feel to this, because they all look very different and very unique in their own ways. Rev Rotages is my least favorite, just because I don't know where they were going with the blue and this wooden feel. I don't know. The wood kind of looks cool because, you get it like vinyl finish on wood and all that stuff. I just don't really like the color choice. Like, maybe instead of this blue, they use purple. I think that would have improved them tremendously. And it's such a simple fix. Like, why bring in a random color? They could have just used like some shade of purple, and I think he would have looked 10 times better, but that's just me. And here's the original Krusty Rotor, who's one of my favorite piston cut racers from Cars 1. Just love the faint pinkish purple color. He's always been number 76. Like, I just love that. Like, you don't see stuff like that anymore. That's so cool. That little design, that little kind of art that you just got featured on the back there. She'll never notice. That's just so neat. I love it. Vinyl top in a can. So, like, 3 things. Those 3 things I just mentioned, this and the 2 slogans, just make him. I mean, a lot of cars don't even have one slogan, especially nowadays when you get to next gens. Everything's so simple and clean cut, concise. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite Vinyl Toupee racer, and what's your favorite next gen now? I mean, we almost have them all. We just need 4 more. Jim Reverick, JP Drive, which it's Apple one we may never even get. Then you have Spearmint, Rev and Go, and then we're done. So I hope they kind of drag it out for a little bit longer. Don't hate me for saying that. I just think it'd be more fun that way. And looking back, when you look back, you'll trust me. Like, you'll thank me, because you don't want just the time to fly by that you're getting hyped about this. If they release them all tomorrow, then, we have a nice day tomorrow. But then after that, we'd be like, so what's next? And there really wouldn't be anything to get us hyped. No more racers. Think about that. No more racers. It'd be kind of sad. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to pull up the whole team now. We got this custom tractor also from Jim Scavenger that I reviewed. I'll leave that link in the description below too, if you want to check it out. Jim Scavenger's also working on some more vinyl Toupee stuff. And then here's the hauler for Krusty Rotor, which is, just beautiful. What a great hauler. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for rambling on a bit. I just had a lot on my mind. This guy's fantastic. Kicks off 2021 in the right way for sure. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.